There are deserts from all over the world represented here in the Wallace Desert Garden, including 364 yuccas, and of those 31 are Joshua trees from the Mojave Desert. We have collections from South America, the Sonoran Desert, obviously, which is where we are, and also Australia, and the Baja Peninsula.
The deserts of the world, pretty much in our own backyard. And believe it or not, all of this was moved from a garden in Scottsdale to this one here in Superior.
The Wallace Desert Garden was located in North Scottsdale and unfortunately had to shut down. And so the board there and the foundation decided that we really needed to save the plants. And we were able to move more than 5,000 of them here to this location and save Mr. Wallace's collection.
The collection includes 1,200 different species, dozens of which are endangered. There are also new walking trails so you can immerse yourself in the new garden.
When people come to visit the Wallace, they're going to find 1.5 miles of new trail and this huge collection of plants divided by region. The views are spectacular. People are stunned. Many people, particularly people from out of town, people who aren't Arizonans, think of the desert as being this dry, inhospitable, not very interesting place, but look around you. I mean, it's gorgeous. And so what we're really offering here is people a respite, a solace, a place of beauty. They can learn or they can hike, but they can just be in a beautiful space.
Boyce Thompson Arboretum was founded in 1924 and is just recently experiencing record attendance.
We're having great attendance this year because people want to get outside. They want a safe place to go, and people are exploring Arizona. Arizonans are exploring Arizona, which we're delighted to be part of their exploration here at Boyce Thompson Arboretum.
The Arboretum is truly a garden for all seasons.
Every season of the year there's something to see. So the spring is wildflower season. Late spring and summer, the cacti bloom. During the summertime, there'll be additional cacti blooming, including the saguaro, and they'll be setting fruit. So we always have a prickly pear festival here in August. In the fall and winter, we have fall foliage. So we actually have color here. The cottonwoods and the pistache trees offer incredible color. And it's also much better for hiking that time of year too. People describe BTA in the same way that I would, which is it's a place of beauty and solace.
For more than a decade, this is how most people have been experiencing Kartchner Caverns.
We are wanting them to not just know more about the cave, but to appreciate this environment and have a greater level of respect for protecting these environments, just like we do here every day at Kartchner Caverns.
Lights throughout the main chambers of the cave do a great job of letting you see the stunning formations.
Because normally when our guests come through, we have a lighting system that's been designed for them, and it's gorgeous and it highlights some phenomenal formations we have here.
What's been missing, perhaps, is a little more darkness, daring, and discovery.
Now once you've made your way in here, you want to go ahead and reach up and turn on those lights. Remember, try to be considerate, to not look directly in your friends' faces. Okay, and otherwise now, welcome to the rotunda.
Arizona State Parks has added a dose of all three with the new helmet and headlamp tours.
I was just going to say, it looks like ice cream to me.
Yeah.
With the helmet and headlamp tour, you can see whatever it is that interests you while you're in the cave. And kind of unique in that sense that we aren't telling you what to look at. You get to decide for yourself. You're allowed to call the formations whatever you like. I'm going to tell you that is a helictite with a soda straw coming off the end of it now.
Okay.
But imaginations are allowed on tour.
More like icicles than anything.
You're still in a group with a ranger to guide you, but now you're seeing the cave features much the way the original discoverers did. one surprising spectacle at a time. It's a whole different feeling.
They become very peaceful. They have this calm, serene sense about them by the end of the tour because they've just been in here taking it all in, little bit by little bit, with that small amount of light that they're provided with. Those really are footprints. That's another one of the Discoverer's trails, and if you look really closely, you can see some boot outlines. Everywhere that you see that little glisten or sparkle, that's water coming through. And that's just everything that we're working here to protect and preserve.
Just how different is this from the standard tour?
It's more exciting for a lot of people. It's more of an adventure when you're going in the dark, because you can't really experience darkness the way that you experience it in a cave with no lighting.